guys, it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can already see by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys ways to stay productive and organised. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips I have for staying organised, some tips I have for staying productive, and just some of the best ways I've found for completing my to-do lists, for completing what I want to do that day basically. So I have 6 different tips and ways I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And now I've said all that, let's get on with the rest of the video. So the first tip I have for staying productive and organised is making a to-do list. So this is my one here. As you can see, it just says to do on the front. And this was only £1.50 from Wilko, so it's really affordable. I think I got this in September and I'm still using it. I pretty much use it every single day. So what I do with this to-do list is I write the date at the top and I write what I want to do for that day. So this is my to-do list for what I want to do today. So as you can see on it, I've got film, video. I've already ticked off 3 things. I've got 2 things left. And then once you have completed the list, you can either rip the list off or you can just keep it. I tend to keep mine just because I find otherwise the book will become very small. I find creating to-do lists so helpful because you can get anything you want to do out of your mind and onto the piece of paper so you don't forget it. And to me, it just makes me feel more productive because I can look back at the end of the day of what I've actually completed. Since I started writing to-do lists, I've been so much more productive throughout my day and I really enjoy writing them. You can make them how you want. So as you can see, I've done red boxes. But other examples of ones I've done look like this, pink ones. And I even wrote in red one time, so you can make it look how you want to and how you find it'll work best for you. You can get one like this where you have the boxes pre-made for you and this is an actual to-do list, or you can just write your to-do list in a notebook. But whatever way you find best will work for you. So just see which way you find best and then stick to that, as sticking to it really does help because you get into a routine of writing out your to-do list each day. So yeah, my first thing for staying productive and organised is writing a to-do list. The next tip I have for staying organised is decluttering your room. I recently did this for New Year's. I did this on the 31st of December going into New Year and I found it really helpful. You can get rid of anything you don't want anymore, make way for your new Christmas presents. And I just find it really nice to get rid of all the old stuff you don't want anymore. I donated most of it to charity, or if it's just rubbish, you can just throw it in the bin or recycle it. It obviously makes your room feel less cluttered, but then it makes way for nice new things that you might want to buy yourself later on in the year. The next tip I have for staying productive is using a weekly planner. So I got this one for Christmas and I believe it was from Tiger. So I've used this already for 1 week. So I wrote what I wanted to do for that week in here. So how I use this, on Sunday night I write what I want to do for the whole week so I can plan out what my week's kind of going to look like. This is really good at the moment, especially because everyone's doing online school, so you can see where you're going to fit in things like filming videos and editing videos. So as I said, I write out what I want to do on the Sunday night, and then throughout the week, if I think of something I want to do on a day, I can fill it in when I need to. Using this planner just helps me plan for future days and fit in things that I need to do throughout the week. I feel definitely so far it's made me feel more organised. And also, if you find when you get to, for example, Wednesday and you didn't complete the thing you wanted to do on Tuesday, you can just move it over to the next day. So it's not a big deal if you didn't complete everything. But yeah, I'd really recommend one of these planners, and mine just sits on my desk, so it looks quite nice as well. I really like the layout of it. So yeah, I'd really recommend one of these. The next tip I have for staying productive and organised is setting yourself an end time, or setting yourself a deadline for when you want to complete that thing by. So for example, if you wanted to write on your to-do list or planner a task to do, like film a video, you might want to write a deadline for when you want to film it by, especially if you need to get it up in the next few days. Setting a deadline makes it easier to complete that goal because you know that you need to get it done in the next few days or hours. For example, with my to-do lists, I try and get everything done on that day, but if not, I'll just move it on to the next day. But if you have more important things like maybe completing a bit of homework and you need it to be done that day, you can set a time you need to complete it by, and that way you know you're going to get it done. So setting deadlines is really important when planning out your schedule or just trying to make yourself a bit more productive and organised. The next tip I have is using organisers in your room. So in my drawers I have these clear plastic organisers that I use to store my stationery, and that way in the drawers it's not all cluttered and messy. Using organisers also means that when you go to find something you're more likely to be able to find it. If you don't have organisers, you could possibly just section your drawer into things like notebooks on one side and pens on the other side. But organisers aren't that expensive. You can pretty much get them in every shop. I think Wilko's do some, any supermarket like Tesco, Sainsbury's. I think they're quite affordable, so I'd really recommend getting some organisers if you want to become more organised. So the last tip I have for becoming more productive and organised is for more YouTubers. And I think the majority of people who watch my videos are YouTubers as well. So this tip will hopefully help you guys. So I think to become more productive and organised when filming your videos is to schedule when you want to plan the video out, then schedule when you want to film it, and then schedule when you want to edit it. That way when you come to post your video you don't have to film, edit it and upload it in one day, because I've done that so many times and it's really stressful to try and get it up on time. So planning it out is a really good idea. I have this notebook which actually says my YouTube channel name on it, and I got it for Christmas and I've been using it a lot to plan out video ideas. So what I've been doing is I planned out my video ideas, and then on the next pages I plan more in detail the different videos I want to film. So for example, today's video I planned out the 6 tips I'm sharing with you guys today, and it's actually been really useful with figuring out what to say and how to get my point across in the best way. So those are all my tips on ways to become more productive and organised. I really hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!